Hey, hey y'all, hey, how you doing? Lady Yvonne here once again. Thought I would spend just a little bit of my time with you guys, if you don't mind, hanging out with your girl. Got my cup of coffee right here, my favorite cup. You see what it says, right? Blessed, well dressed, and coffee obsessed. That is me. Um, I don't know about the well dressed part. I mean, sometimes I can be, look pretty sharp, look pretty good. Today is not the day, but yeah. So definitely love my good cup of coffee in the morning time. Um, Listen, I actually came across something that I was reading a little bit earlier, and it was talking about how to prepare for the unexpected when the unexpected happens. So I was sitting back thinking about that. Man, how do you prepare for the unexpected? Certainly, like the times that we're in now, there's a lot of unexpected things that have happened, that's happening, and that will be happening. So how do you prepare yourself for that? That's what I want to talk about, okay? So we're going to have a cup of coffee or tea. I know some people like tea versus coffee. So get your tea or coffee and let's have a conversation about it. Yes, to cause so much uncertainty, so much chaos, so much fear, so much stress. Who would have thought 18 months later, I think we're roughly about 18 months and we're in there. I know it's been over a year since we've been dealing with the unexpected. Actually I thought what was going to happen was when they first said that we have cases of this C-19 here in the United States. I thought, okay, we're gonna get through this. Surely, we'll maybe take some type of appeal. We'll do something, but surely the whole United States is not going to shut down. The whole country is not going to shut down. I never thought that, never crossed my mind. But then when they implemented the mandatory mask wearing on the outside and all the other things that came with it, I thought, okay, well, this is temporary. Okay, we'll go ahead and get through this and, so we can move forward, so we can continue with our lives. But here we are, still experiencing the unexpected. And so, what are you doing to get through it? How have you prepared to get through this? You have prepared, right? Are you preparing? Because now that we see how this pandemic has affected everyone across the United States, across the world, you do know we're not going back to normal, right? So what are you going to do? How are you going to stay calm? How are you going to get through the coming days, weeks, months, years? What are you going to do? Well, one of the things I know I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to focus and meditate on my relationship with the Most High. That is not going anywhere. And the Most High being my creator, the one who I believe in, who resides inside of me. And if you're a believer, if you're part of my tribe and you believe that same thing, then he, she, the divine feminine, resides inside of you. And so knowing that gives me a level of reassurance that I am going to be able to get through whatever comes my way because I program myself to do that. So, this is a mind thing, the preparation, the preparing. It is a mind thing. And so you have to know that you're going to be okay. that you're going to be able to get through whatever comes your way, that you're not in this alone, that you have help, that you are the help, because you're going to be able to help yourself. You're going to take the time to read, to learn, to study. You're going to be able to, you need to take the time to prepare yourself and your family for the changes that are going to take place. But you also need to, and if you can afford it, go out and buy some of the things that you know you're going to need within the next couple of months, years. I'm from Florida, and we just recently had another hurricane scare. I'm on the west coast of Florida. So with that being said, we often live with a level of preparation when it comes to the hurricane season, the summer months. It gets very hot and humid here. And so we definitely always have it on the back of our minds and even the forefront of our minds about how we need to prepare for the unexpected, because we never know when the big one is going to come and just tear our lives apart. So far, thank the Most High, we have been blessed on the west coast of Florida. I'm in the central west coast of Florida, and so just south of the Tampa Bay area. And so we've really, really been blessed in this area because we have not experienced a hurricane. We've come close in this particular area in probably at least 40 years or so. Now we've come close. We've had some really nasty storms to come through, but the hurricane that can come and wipe everything out, like what happened down, I think it was Andrew that happened down in the Miami area back in the, I want to say it was in the 90s, I believe. I believe it was in the 90s when that came through. And I was in the military at the time, so I wasn't even here when it happened. But yes, what are you doing? What have you doing? Are you preparing the mind, getting the mind right? That's where it starts. I keep talking about the mind because it doesn't help you if you have all the resources available to you, if you have your family and your friends that are with you. If you live in a fort, doesn't help you if your mind is not right, if you don't have what they call the bulletproof mind, where you are prepared, where you have prepared yourself mentally to go through whatever comes your way. And that is a task in and of itself. It's not something that you do overnight. It is something that it's a everyday journey, and it's an everyday choice. You have to choose you first. You have to choose to know that you're going to be okay, that you're going to be able to get through whatever unexpected event comes your way. You're going to be able to get through it. You have to know that. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. And that's how you prepare for the unexpected. As you can tell that I'm trying to be selective with some of the words that I'm using, because what I've read and what I understand. I mean, I'm new to this community, to the YouTube family, YouTube community, but from what I understand, they censor a lot of the videos that are on here, and so certain words, certain keywords will get your page or get your video pulled. And so you can see that I'm trying to be very careful with some of the words that I'm saying. So that's why I'm hesitating and trying to choose some of the words without drawing a lot of unnecessary attention to myself. I just started this channel and I'd like to kind of hang around for a little bit if I can. But yeah, so preparing for the unexpected. I think there's a lot of things that's going to be happening in the near future. And I think that we definitely should prepare mentally. You've got to, first of all, pay attention to what's going on in society. And you have to pay attention to the signs. It's all about preparing for the unexpected. So you're paying attention to the signs. You're paying attention to what's being said on the television, as well as what's not being said. They like to draw attention so much to this C-19 and talk about taking the jab and life going back to normal and that kind of stuff. But then when you look at what's going on in society, look at what's going on worldwide, how can we go back to the norm? There is no going back. So you're going to have to adjust yourself. You're going to have to educate yourself as to what's going on in society. And I mean, really educate yourself. Don't just listen to what's being said on CNN and CBS and MSNB, or what is it, MSN? I believe that's what it is. I'm not sure. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do turn it on so I can try to, stay on top of what's going on, so that way I won't be so surprised when things are changing in society. And that's what I would suggest to you. I would definitely partner with my tribe, as I do my family. We talk about this on a regular basis. We have decided not to, because we've done a little research and found out some of the stuff that is in, and I think you know what I'm talking about when I do this. Some of the ingredients that's in it is totally against what we believe and what we stand for. So we've decided we're not going to. Okay. We're going to definitely keep the faith, and we'll do everything that we need to do to prepare ourselves to be safe. And if that means to continue wearing masks, we've decided to do that. But we're also stocking and preparing as well. This is a very serious topic, and it's kind of hard. Usually I'm animated and I'm a happy-go-lucky person, and I am right now happy-go-lucky, but it's kind of challenging to be really animated when you're talking about such a serious topic. Being prepared for the unexpected. Okay, so let's get off the topic of the C-19, because there are so many other things that could happen that could be just as devastating, like when you're dealing with death, or when you're dealing with a terminal illness, or you're dealing with someone who has a family member who has lost their job or who has lost hope. How do you deal with all of these unexpected changes? That's a part of life that could occur at any time in your life. Well, first of all, I would recommend definitely believing in a higher power. Okay, for me, I'm definitely a spiritualist. I grew up as a Southern Baptist. Grew up going to church every Sunday, and we had to go to Sunday school and all of that. But I got away from religion probably about 25 years ago, after I saw a lot of things that were worldly, things that's going on in society, out in the community, in the world, was happening in the church. And so I was like, you know what? No, this is not working for me. It's got to be more to it than what I'm seeing here. And so I walked away from organized religion 25, maybe 30 years ago. And I am a spiritualist. I know that the Most High rules supremely within me, as I hope that you also believe in a higher power who rules within you. And so you have to have something greater than just who you are. that you believe in. Now, that great supreme being lives inside of me. So I don't look outside of myself for answers. I go within myself to look for answers. That's how I get through a lot of unexpected things that occur in my life and that have occurred in my life. He rules supremely within me, or you can even say she, because the supreme being that I believe in, he or she operates, the divine feminine operates within both of the genders, both energies, he and she and he. Okay, we are made in his image, and his image is masculine and feminine. So whatever you choose to call the Most High, he or she, that's your thing. But believe in something greater than just yourself. I am connected to the Most High, and I am that I am. So you have to believe in something far superior than just you. Okay. And so I also connect to people that share the same like visions, same beliefs. My tribe, so to speak, you can say that. And my tribe doesn't necessarily consist of just my biological family only, but I'm connecting to you and you're connecting to me. So we're vibing, right, tribe? We're vibing. Okay. And so just being surrounded or being connected to people that can pour life and positive energy into you, man, that's so valuable to have that, to have people and resources that you can go to in the time of uncertainty. You have to have that. You must. It is imperative that you have it, especially in the times that we're living, in the times that we're heading to. You have to have it. And also meditating on the life that you want. That is certainly a viable way to deal with a lot of the uncertainty that's happening in our lives. Meditate on the life that you want. Spend time with yourself. Go inside yourself and spend quality time just thinking and focusing on things that you want in your life, things that's going to make you level up, so to speak. If you're dreaming about a positive position, a new position, education, a new home, marriage, friendship, whatever, think and focus on those things. Meditate on those things that's going to bring you life, bring you joy, that's going to elevate you and get you out of the muck of this everyday chaotic life that we live in. Okay? Cleave to your support. Develop a support system. And be positive. Stay positive. It's very, very important what you feel about yourself and how you feel about yourself. Very important. And so, my friends, I thank you so much for allowing me to spend just a few minutes to pour life into you, to just talk about how to prepare yourself for the unexpected. It consists of a few other things that you can do, definitely. But I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to spend a little time talking with you. It just popped in my mind. I was reading something, it popped in my mind. I thought, you know what? That'll be a great little conversation piece if I just popped on YouTube and shared it with someone who's going through. I want to, like I said, I want to be positive and uplifting on this channel. I will come through again with other little snippets of hopefully positive information. And yeah, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope there was something that I said that could actually be positive and uplifting to you in your life. And share the video. Look, I feel so goofy. I've got to do something with my hair. I am going to, I was deciding that, well, I was thinking that, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go gray, but I'm not feeling the gray thing anymore. I think I'm gonna put a little color in it, and maybe I'll bring you guys on that video when I color it, so that way you can see the before and then the after. Okay, but yeah, these are sister locks, and I actually do my own hair now. I had a loctician that I was going to for years, but after I retired, I've been retired for 3 glorious years now, but after I retired, I started doing my hair. So I've been tightening my hair for the last 3 years, almost 3 years really, because I didn't start right away. But yeah, I've been locked for about 12 years. I've cut my hair several times, because if I had not cut it, it would have been down past my butt. And I was thinking about cutting it again. I cut it about 3 years ago. Yeah, about 2.5 years ago, something like that. And I decided to let it start growing again. So now, I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe cutting it again. So, but that's another video for another day. Anyway, you guys, go out and enjoy your day. Do something positive. Get out in nature. And don't worry. And I want to leave you with this. You know, to the world, you might be one, but to one, you might be the world. Never underestimate the power of one. All right. Peace.